What up, gang? This your boy Music 101, and y'all back with another episode of Miss Me with the BS. Make sure y'all hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and turn on all post notifications so you don't miss a video.
Okay, let's talk about her mom. We don't know too much about her. She was actually raised or being raised by her grandmother. Her mother had some unfortunate situations happen to her as well. I'm not going to dog the mother. I'm not going to go on that because she had her issues. And one of those things is the same thing that was going on with Naziah, unfortunately. And I'm gonna give her props too because she was actually one of the first people to help law enforcement when it came to Naziah. So let's not like get on the mom too much. Here's my issue: that grandmother and that aunt. I'm gonna put the video up of the grandmother's testimony, which a lot of people may have saw, but now all these little nooks and crannies are coming out in this story, and I suggest you go back and listen to that grandmother's testimony as well as Shan, especially now. I found everybody's social media page. And when you start looking and then going back to certain things that was said, you like, that's how I was with it. Okay, so the grandmother, this is all alleged. I'm only going by what I read, certain things that I've heard, but again, I don't know any of these people personally, thank God. The grandmother had her first child at 12. So we just gonna do that. And I'm not bashing that situation because we don't know what happened at 12. I'm not gonna say she was fast or whatever. I don't know. But she supposedly had her first child at 12. From what's being told with the family members, because shout out to, oh my God, I forgot that podcast name. I think it's Community Activist Network. It's two ladies, but they interviewed the cousin and the aunt. And boy, community, oh my God. I think it's Community Activist Network. I think that's what it is. My Mac ain't open. I don't want to stop what I was doing. But But Community Activist Network, I think if you probably even put something like that in the search bar, they may come up on YouTube. But shout out to them for that interview. It was very, very informative on a family member from the outside looking in. That said that they, tried to help and wanted to take custody of Naziah and her brother, who ran away from the grandmother's house. Now, mind you, let's get back on the grandmother. She has a set of twins. Shannon is a twin. I don't know. I mean, I read it, but I can't remember. I do know they are twins. That will, I'll never forget that because I got a set of twins myself. So, a set of twins, and I don't know if those twins have other siblings. Probably so. But the grandmother is also a foster mother of 11. Now, I don't know too much about the foster system. I really don't. But 11, I don't know her child to bedroom ratio. But I do know common sense that you have to have space for 11 children, and the girls and boys cannot be in the same room, from what I understand. If I'm wrong, please let me know, because again, I don't know too much about that. So she had all those kids, and she was living with Naziah at another residence, but it has been said that Naziah was having an inappropriate relationship with a young man who's autistic. So they moved. Okay? Now, I say this to say, there's still no spite or negativity or malice towards Naziah. And the reason why I said this is because I read certain things, and I'm going to let y'all see this too, certain things that they were saying about her and about Naziah, and say, a child. Number one, anybody that knows me personally, I can't stand that damn good hair conversation. Oh, I hate to hear somebody say, oh, so-and-so got good hair. Any hair that grows is good. Like, just because it may be soft and curly, don't make your hair good. It's just a soft texture. But any hair that grows is good. Like that just bugs me out. That bugs me out. And it's another thing I can't stand when somebody, like if a dark-skinned person has soft hair or something like that. I'm dark complected in all three of my kids, which two are boys, well, men, excuse me, men. And all my children are dark. But my kids got what you would call soft hair. Like my sons with that baby hair that grow like down, like right here. But I've never told them that they had good hair. I never said that. And I never taught them to say that about others. So that was a red flag to me right there. You tell her that her hair is nappy. That's down talking a child. You're supposed to uplift them. It's growing, it's thick, whatever. Get the hair done, put the hot comb to it. I'm not gonna say put a perm, but you can definitely put the hot comb on the stove and get the little grease and get the tss. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You're saying she's hot, she just wants some. Like, that's crazy to talk about a child like that. Shannon, your own niece? And if you even felt like that, give her some help and show her another way. But wait, hold up. You can't teach nobody jack. This straight to you. You can't treat nobody jack. First of all, like I told y'all, I'm going along because I had a little detail right here. I got it right here, but certain things I say be taking me somewhere else. But let me stay on the grandmother about it, and I'll get to Shannon in a minute. Foster children, 11 children. A few of them ran away from home. I'm not sure if they ran away and was placed in another home or came back to her home. I don't know that part. Naziah's brother ran away. I don't know where he is, but also shout out to him because he helped the lead detective in the case with the sneaker situation, because they was looking for a certain sneaker, but Naziah had on another pair of sneakers. Okay. So the grandmother has all these children. Your granddaughter, your 13-year-old granddaughter, nobody noticed that she didn't come home from school. Yo, that is crazy to me. Crazy. And I was a latchkey kid. And for those of you who don't know, that was a kid that came home after school by themselves. Not when I was little, but 13, 12, 11. My mother was what you call a single parent. My father was in my life, but I lived with my mom. I lived with my father up until from birth to 3. But after that, I lived in the house with my mother, and my mother worked all my life until she retired. So I know what that's like. And the minute my mother knew when I was supposed to get off that bus, put my key in the door, and we had a system. She'll ring the phone once, hang up, immediately call back, ring twice, hang up, and then call again. I knew that was my mother because I was not allowed to open up that door or answer the phone. And I had a neighbor that I had to knock on her door, and she would just put her head out, watch me put the key in the door, come in and lock it. And that door don't open until my mother comes home. So I know times are different, y'all. I get that. Trust and believe. I know that because I'm a parent myself. My oldest is 30 years old. I get that. I get that. But it just, I don't understand. You do not know that this child is not home from school. The aunt didn't know until the mother came from picking up some other children. The grandmother, excuse me. First of all, I know I tore my kids up with that, where you at, what you doing. I know I did that. I know I did that. Because what we're learning with Naziah and so many other victims, and we're not just talking about girls, we're talking about boys too. I never wanted that for my children. I never wanted that to happen. I never wanted to be the reason their life changes forever. Not so much the reason, or I wasn't on my P's and Q's when it came to things like that. Because we're not going to sit here and... Because there's some good mothers and fathers, and unfortunately some things have happened to their children. So I'm not going to say... I don't know, man. Let me get back. Let me get back. So the grandmother... This woman did not call the authorities. Homegirl went to bed, y'all. She died. She need to get some rest. Here's where I'm at with it, y'all. How could your body rest? How could you fall asleep? I already sleep light. But my daughter get up and go to the bathroom because my son's, like I said, when she was, starting to be social, my son was already out the house. So it was just like me and her. But I'm just saying, get up and go to the bathroom, and I get up and hear it. But I don't know. I've never been in a house with 11 kids, so I don't know how that is. I'm the only child. So my world was enclosed with quiet. It was just me and my mother. So I'm not going to speak on that. I learned a lot about children when I had my own. Especially siblings, because I have no brothers and sisters. But I'm going to say this. Either way, how do you rest? But now, I think this is when the text messages was going around the fam. Like, oh, well, she probably out going to get some D. Like, even if you thought that, you should have looked for her. Oh, okay. I got you. So she goes to the school and she tells the school, we are already on over 12 hours. Because I believe in her testimony about her daily routine with the children, they all got up at 6 o'clock. You got home from getting the other kids the previous night at 6. So 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. is 12 hours. And the kids had to ask you where Naziah was at. That's crazy. So you go to the school and you tell him, and you know what? I'm going to say this about the school. I really don't know about the parent didn't do this and do that. You put them on charges for whatever. I don't know that. But isn't that some type of child neglect? You go up to the school and say a child didn't come home from school yesterday. While you was in the house sleep, you got tired. You had an eventful day. You had to go home and get some rest. You didn't care who wasn't in the house. Obviously. Anybody that's Detroit schools and things of that nature, please tell me, is that normal? Is that normal? Why that lady ain't up on no charges? Something. Why does she still have foster children? Something. So then she go on to say that, tell them about the kids, and they asked her if Jarvis ever come to the house. She talking about, never, not in my house. Let me be clear and let me look you in your eye. I wouldn't be surprised if you was having a relationship with Money Grip as well. Like for real. For real. I wouldn't even be surprised. Cause you was just too And I can already tell, because y'all definitely gonna get a picture of how they look. It's around here somewhere, because I'm sure gonna put it on here. Y'all probably thought that Jarvis Butts was the cat's meow. Since y'all on this good hair trip. And I'm gonna go out on a limb. His IQ probably don't even go too high up, because there ain't no way that you having relationships with nothing but children. But Shannon was 16. That's the word on the street. Allegedly, Shannon was 16 when he got out of jail for messing with a child. Come on, y'all. Y'all got me. Ooh. And then you say to your peeps when you get in question, for those that found out that he a registered sex offender. Oh, he did his time. It's okay. He can be around kids. Yo, we all know that that's definitely not true. He on paper for that. If I believe you got to do what you need to do yearly, and every time you move, you better let somebody know. It's a website that you can go on to see who live around you. You know that's on them papers. I'm not. She wanted somebody that bad. And I'm gonna say this. I don't care who don't like it. Everybody's self-esteem over there is under the damn shoe. Under the shoe. Low.
Promo alert. Today is Lena Love Lather. Make sure y'all go follow her on Instagram. Subscribe to her YouTube channel. Hit that like button, comment, and let her know I sent you. Y'all already know when it comes to the soap, she the one you go to. She just dropped some new soap, guys. It's called Take You High Body Butter. Make sure y'all tap in. The link will be down in the comment section and go shop. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it.